I don't know what Silver's theme song is.
Time to go to the future.
Time to go to the future, or is not? Okay.
Clearly the future of our history.
Where I was born. A harsh, bleak place where we live in eternal darkness.
Eternal
GameCube.
darkness.
And no one will answer me directly. But they always point to the flames.
How the world
Yes,
gets destroyed? It was probably
fires.
that fire.
Ah, fire's hot.
Damn it, fire.
These flames, they burn away at my world, destroying everything in their path. They come from an eternal life form that we cannot truly defeat. The flames of disaster known as Iblis.
This voice sucks.
Blaze,
What a talk.
what's wrong?
He's appeared again.
Go do something about it.
Has Blaze ever had another spoken appearance?
I assume so, maybe at some point, but
She's in Generations, but I don't really think she's just kind of there.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't remember if she speaks. And then she's in the Olympic Games, which is...
okay. So
Whatever.
so welcome to Havoc Physics Engine, the Hedgehog.
That is definitely an exploit. I assume.
This is. Well, no, there is like maybe the way you move it around, but it does say that's how you levitate. This is an exploit, obviously, but it's just kind of bar conservation.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have a bunch of psychic powers, and they're all based on the physics engine. And you know how good sonic physics are.
Not even Sonic Fits, it's just the way this game handles them.
Well, I mean, physics.
It's a developer with a spotty track record,
Yeah.
you know.
But then it's like,
So,
you
the
give them the
idea-
Havoc Physics Engine, they treat it like a fucking toddler who just got a new toy. It's like, I'm
Pretty
just
much.
gonna apply physics everywhere.
Yeah, so to attack, you have to grab things and throw them at people, and it really matters. Oh, okay, there was Blaze appearing and getting hurt. You have to grab things and then throw them, and where they're floating around your head can matter. It's just pure physics. There isn't any sort of auto tracking or whatever.
I can't imagine playing this game and then being like, yeah, I don't need that checkpoint.
When it opens its mouth, that's my chance.
No idea.
I got to dodge, then counterattack.
Uh-huh.
Duh.
Cool. Just ignore
that
it.
shit. Yeah, because without objects, you don't really have a way to kill most large enemies.
Why do they even do the follower thing when it's just so broken? You rarely see them, and the only time you do, it's they're going, ah, I'm dying.
I don't even know, man.
I think it's just well, Sonic and Tails, the kind of classic, so let's implement it and then not
And then
find
didn't
it
finish
because,
it.
yeah, it's this game. So we got another follower for this character, and she's all like, hey, there's fire, and I can't do anything about it because I'm also fire. I'm sorry.
I can add to the fire, but I can't get rid of it. I'm sorry.
I can't fight fire with fire. I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way.
Oh my god, Chow Garden, next exit.
No, man, all the Chows are
All
dead
the
again.
Chows died, yeah.
That's the only problem with this game. It doesn't have Chow in it.
Oh, yeah.
God, can you imagine if it did in this setting?
I'd imagine, you could throw the Chow and they'd fall to the ground.
I mean, this game already has an artistic, whiplash. Imagine putting Chow in it as well with the human characters.
So I like these little buttons you have to wait on. They're there to increase your psychic power quota.
Oh,
They're
this
there just to put these platforms in position and create the illusion that you're actually doing something.
doesn't look fun to actually platform on them, considering what I'm looking at.
Leave this to me.
Okay, so what does she actually do?
Boost button. Music from a game I don't like. This track's pretty good.
She does some kicks and flips and shits.
Oh, so she's just more like a normal Sonic character in the sense that she can do, like, the homing attack and
Yeah.
actually attack people aside from psychic stuff that Silver just apparently can't use on enemies.
Nope. Like, I think you can, like, slap them with the psychic slap, and maybe that... I think we'll see it at some point. We did see some of it when we were controlling it in Shadow's area.
There are rings set up like someone could do the light speed dash, but I'm not certain that either of these characters can.
No, I don't think so. Well, definitely not at this point in the game, because,
I'll go on ahead.
I'm just
leftovers from other characters.
I just got really
More
distracted.
fun than Silver, by the way.
Like, Blaze felt more like a character that you actually want to play as in this game.
Yeah.
Whereas Silver...
She looks like a Sonic character.
Yeah. That tornado.
But dude, psychic powers! It's so cool!
That popping!
Yep.
Don't fall here.
I think the ring are just trails for your hover, but they're put completely horizontally.
Well, it seems like you can hover horizontally, it's just that you...
Oh yeah, you do.
With
Yeah.
this exploit, you don't quite.
Thanks, camera. Why is there a big fiery tornado that just shoots out cars?
I don't know, but watch out for things flying from that tornado. Okay, I would not have guessed to do that.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, here's the psychic slap. And then if you psychic slap people, sometimes, depending on the enemy, they get stunned and you can pick them up and throw them. I don't know how I know so much about this game. I just watched that long play, or, Retsu play.
That just looks like an animation where he was like sitting on something and they forgot to render it.
Well, I mean...
I know it's supposed to be happening, but it looks weird. I just realized the cutscenes are in 60 FPS, which is... Didn't have to do that. That's curious.
Well, the game's in 60 FPS.
I guess. A lot of games would like cut back to 30, but then again, like these developers do not think about like, oh, frame drops.
No. Especially since that was an in-game rendering kind of cutscene too. There's only a few pre-rendered shits.
Well, here's the final boss. The ghost is almost over. So what did you think of Sonic 2006? Kind of weird that they made a campaign that's like one level long.
I mean, thank God for that, though. Can you imagine an entire campaign playing as fucking Silver?
Well, I mean, they only obviously like this character's incomplete because they just did the one level. Like, because that explains why everything about this character's so shitty.
Actually, in all seriousness, it looks like you play Silver the most in this game, considering he is playable in both the other campaigns, and this campaign seems to be even longer, if only because maybe he's a lot slower.
Yeah. But this is called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well,
Oh,
I know it's the name of the series, but it's gonna...
well, it's called Sonic the Hedgehog, no subtitle.
No, yeah.
Yep, see, there's aiming. That one just fucking whiffed. And then he does that attack at you.
I guess you can catch those? Because
Yeah.
you ain't dodging it.
They really took something from this game that was not refined in the slightest and based an entire gameplay style around it.
Yeah. Can't get that, it's out of bounds.
Probably the dream they had from the beginning was this character with all the psychic powers, which is sort of the next level of DBZ bullshit.
I just realized this is really just the final boss of Doom Eternal.
That's insulting Doom Eternal.
It's the icon of sin.
I remember when the Icon of Sin shoved his axe at you and threw
Oh,
a bunch of
and then
Cocoa
all this,
Puffs.
like, yeah, the Cocoa Puffs threw at you. Hell on earth. You go inside its head and there's Yuji Naka's head on a stick.
What are we waiting on?
Need
We
shit to
ran
throw
out
at
of
him.
things to throw, so we need shit to throw at him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll do
but
nicely, thank
what,
you.
What is he waiting
Oh,
on?
Jesus Christ, can you move any more slowly? Just throw it! Oh my god!
Good attack, by the way. Just hit like a couple miles off.
You see how slow he is, though? He has the reaction speed measured in a week. Blaze, you wanna, like, fire manipulate this or whatever? Okay.
I get the feeling she's not going to be very useful throughout this campaign.
What makes you think that? Holy Christ, this is slow.
Welcome to Silver. This is the first level and first boss of Silver.
You can't
This
even,
is your
like, do...
introduction.
This player, like, could do certain bosses quickly because they knew, like, exploits, like when Sonic was jumping where he wasn't supposed to, using a homing attack. This, like, you can't do anything unless you have ammo. So you just gotta wait for them.
Yep.
Looks like
It's an A rank as well, so that wasn't even considered particularly slow.
Nope.
Jeez. I think I've said that, like, people overemphasize that Sonic's the series, like, going fast gimmick. But it's so nice to go fast, you know?
What's the point of all this? It'll never end.
There's
Silver.
there's slowing it down, and then
Then
there's
tell me what we
slowing
should
it
do.
down.
Yeah.
How can we completely destroy Iblis?
It's like overemphasizing speed, and then there's this. Funnily enough, like, Blaze comes from a game that is completely different.
Just
Oh,
as a
it's
flower
Sonic.
comes from a seed, or a chicken comes from an egg, everything has an origin.
Chicken comes from
You
an
need to
egg.
find the being originally responsible for this catastrophe.
Is that really the answer to our problem? Tell me, do you know who it is?
Point.
It's rude to point.
Answer, please? Hello?
Ooh, creepy.
To fix this present timeline, you need to change the past.
But that's
Kind of weird that he's like
impossible.
basing his body on Shadow, not Sonic, who's the protagonist.
You can.
Well, I mean, he
Because I have the
Whatever.
power to
His
travel
shadow.
through
No. Yeah, yeah.
No way!
In order to change the past, you must eliminate the individual who has awakened Iblis, the Iblis trigger.
If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
Yes, that's how it
The
works.
day of
This is like
disaster.
reverse
The
Terminator.
records of this event.
You have to go and kill Kyle,
This was when Iblis
John
was
Connor.
freed, and his flames were released into the world.
They have to call it the Iblis trigger, so I just keep getting more and more flashbacks to
And
Chrono
you have
Trigger,
this person
which I was thinking
to
about
blame.
that game instead.
This is what I wanted.
Shit! So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
So, capital that.
Blue hedgehog.
Our I'll send us back in time to the point when the Iblis trigger was alive.
Wait, so... Oh, okay. You gotta kill him before he does the bad thing.
Okay.
It's like, he's dead now, but yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Where am I? Blaze? Blaze!
Oh god, that grass texture.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Guess we all got separated.
Guess I've got no one to talk to.
This is so unbelievable.
It's so unbelievable.
Oh god, the polygons.
Now I must fight
I mean, not
for
the polygons,
future.
the stretching.
I
Street
must
Fighter
fight...
3.
The Iblis
Texture
trigger.
stretching.
Where is he?
Third Strike, Fight for the
I need
Future.
to gather information.
If you see a mark
I need to
above
save
the
this
head of
polygonal
the
future.
try talking
What
to
year
them.
is it?
You may learn
The
something
year!
important.
Rip roast?
Oh. I like how he says Iblis trigger. What kind of meat is that? But these people revere Iblis as their sun god.
To realize why this is the longest campaign.
Wow, this is a big area with nothing in it.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that's maximum speed he's going. That dog, sir! Oh god, what's wrong with that dog?
It's the Iblis trigger.
Kill the dog.
Yeah, Silver doesn't hedgehog.
Let me get this straight. They put the slowest character in the largest hub world.
Well, I mean, technically this everybody
You
goes
can
here, but
shop in town. Go to the stores often to check out
Yeah, but
the
they're
new
so
items.
fast I didn't even notice the first two.
Pretty much, yeah.
Single layered extreme
Yeah.
allows you to hold smash. Like you could,
Man, you'd be really stupid if he was in Smash in some capacity. Oh wait, oh god.
you
Jesus.
can hold a smash attack now.
Let's just appreciate that this character and Kirby, the other commentary series, like, have appeared in a game together. I just love it when they did Ultimate and just Silver's still there. It's just like, this seems kind of
Map and radar.
weird in retrospect. Like, we wanted to promote that game at the time, but now we're like, should we not just forget about it? Like, no, we're doing literally the old stages.
Smash is full of that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, right, yeah, water's lethal, so we need some way to cross it.
And he doesn't have a princess to carry. You can actually stop and actually look at his animation there.
Ugh.
This is the mirror of Soliana.
Seems like he did this one first, because like he's hitting all the question marks this time.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like this lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis.
That's stupid.
Ugh!
Oh! Ugh.
I don't mean like
Every time the frame rate explodes.
I'm a big advocate for games being at 60 FPS, but like, sometimes if you just can't manage it, just cap it at 30 for God's sake. Shit hate Mario Odyssey, like come on. Ow.
I should emphasize what I said earlier. I just think this gameplay style is stupid. Like, in place of doing like cool stuff and going really fast, you're just talking to a button and then holding it
Yeah.
down, and then you get sent to wherever you're supposed to go.
Yeah, but the developers like heard of Half-Life 2 and they're just like, hey, we can do that.
Was Gordon Freeman psychic?
It feels like they had dreams of a psychic hedgehog, but all they could actually come up gameplay-wise is stupid buttons and awkward gameplay.
This hanging ruin might be useful.
Yeah. Story before
Heck, you could
gameplay.
even make...
Yeah, how did that end up there? What part in this like place's history did a block end up being suspended by vines naturally? I found the one flaw with this game, I'm sorry.
I mean, not necessarily
Because they
story
fell
or
off.
gameplay, because like it's a concept for a character, not like his entire, story. But still, it's just like maybe he could have been a little more hedgehoggy and still had, flying, floating around or stuff.
You can still be relatively fast, you know?
Yeah.
Oh god.
What are we doing?
Floating?
We're riding turtles to our destination.
It's just gone in circles, hasn't it?
This one went in a little circle, yes. Oh my god, I forgot how bad this is.
The pop-in
It's
is
real
real.
bad.
Use the fruit that's all around you to call the turtle.
I think all the frame dips are being caused, but like, I mean, I'm not technical, but like, anytime there's physics interaction, the 360 has to compute all that shit, and that's when you get the worst cases of frame drop.
Well, it's
That
kind of
and
hard
just-
to tell because that's also tend to be when things are like exploding or having a lot of things on
Yeah.
screen. Anyway.
Yeah, like when they
It's just
break.
bad
Here it comes.
in
Here it comes. You ready? There it
Yeah, it's
goes.
just bad in two different ways.
Lots of things on screen and just having to calculate their physics. How does it keep getting worse? How is that even possible?
What caused
The
the
first-
frame dip there?
Foliage there? I don't know. I'd really like to see a Digital Foundry episode on this game, honestly. I'm being dead serious there. I just want to see like what
Yeah.
exactly is causing all this shit.
I want an autopsy.
Yeah, because they do that with like retro games. So, I mean, they did an episode in Bubsy 3D, so they're not above doing this. Oh god, that seemed awkward.
There's Bubsy 3D problem is that Super Mario 64 hadn't come out yet, so everybody was really just fucking guessing.
Oh yeah, and I remember part of that video was just like, I think like the developers saw Mario 64 and it was basically like, oh, we are fucked.
Yeah, it's time to go back. That was a waste of time.
There was metal there. You found the metal. Good job. Here's the trophy.
What's he firing at them?
They shoot little bullets or missiles. And
Oh. Deflecting them. Goodbye.
Honest to God, I keep thinking that he's like backtracking because all this looks the same, and he keeps like
It
just
really does.
180ing, and it's like, wait, how is this a different place now?
Oh, he hit that giant orb thing and there was no sound effect for it. It's like, goodbye. God, these like, I mean, Shadow and Sonic were relatively similar. This is so different. And they're so marred with like development problems. It's so weird that they're still trying this divergent gameplay style thing.
no
Oh yeah, so
they couldn't stop. They had a deadline.
well, I want to.
Start
Speaking of
over.
that, so they just had like
That was easy.
like an interview with one of, like the heads of Sega or whatever. Apparently they're promising longer development time for higher quality Sonic games, which great.
So,
I mean, it's taking you like 20 years to realize that, but great.
I hope Silver is okay. He's pretty insecure when he's alone.
He's a little bitch.
The
He is a
Iblis
psychic
trigger.
powered bitch.
I hope
Blue
pupils
hedgehog.
3D.
Yeah.
What? Why? I guess to move them, but weird. In a little town on the hill. It's not even a town. Little state.
The Iblis trigger. A blue hedgehog.
Oh, okay.
Can it be true? I need to find Silver.
Jesus Christ, is a breath of fresh air after what we've just been watching.
Oh yeah, he just hit a bunch of springs, and you're like, oh god, yes.
Thank God we're seeing this
Sonic
level for a third
character.
time.
Sonic
Play
series,
it.
like these 3D games, like they're all relative. Like, it's like, oh, this game seems like shit. And then you see the next game, it's like, oh god, I wish we were playing that last game instead. And this one's like, in the same game, it's just like, we're complaining that the Sonic gameplay looks shitty, but my god, it looks like a masterpiece after Silver. I'm like, oh no, please let me play Sonic in 06 again.
I thought you were going to say that you really wanted to play Shadow the Hedgehog, and I was about to say,
No.
just a flat no.
You can never know what the bottom will be like.
This is apparently the worst. I'm hopeful and saying.
I think it is, but
I don't know if it's the weirdest. Actually, okay, never mind. I remember the romance. Oh hey, it's those things from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the mushroom tail boss.
well, Sonic 3 and Knuckles was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, oh god, was it?
Darn.
Where's that Dawn 4th Chaos Emerald?
Oh, here's another person to get chased by a whale.
Oh, this looks like the best game ever now.
It is amazing how much more I like Blaze now that I've seen Silver's gameplay.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
I can no longer complain. All complaints have been driven out of me.
Shit, we've gone back to the start of the game.
I finally found him. The Iblis trigger.
Was that only in the left speaker? Or...
Now I've got you, Sonic.
That was.
Oh my god.
It's about time I finally caught you again. Hey, you're not Sonic.
Oh, jeez, finally someone gets it. Did you just slap him?
I'm... Huh? Hey, where'd he go?
I'm...
He must have run off.
I'm sorry. Did you miss someone because of me?
It's okay. I'm sure the guy I'm looking for is still on the island. I'm sure I can still
I
find him.
never thought I would, like, be nostalgic for the Sonic Heroes voice acting.
Better than one when looking for someone.
Hey, just wait a second.
What's your name?
She sounds like she's just, just inhaled a bunch of helium.
That's a nice name. I'm Amy Rose. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, our hero gets kidnapped by a...
Maybe I'll talk to some...
Huh?
Hey.
Oh, she... Okay.
Honestly, this Amy voice is almost similar to the previous one, so I wouldn't even notice.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
Amy's not
worse.
too different.
She's always a little annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I hate them both, so it doesn't really matter.
But they somehow found a way to make it worse. It shows a run cycle from Advance.
I was just waiting for it.
Look at all those Eggman's robots. And it just
They're
kind of
pulling out all the
teleported you
clips.
to this area.
Don't forget about those load times.
Oh god.
It's also because of the load times being edited out that we're not seeing the actual names of the levels. Ugh.
This is why Eggman hates Sonic so much. He just saw these games and he's just like, I must stop them from existing. I hate hedgehogs because...
Is that the plot of Sonic Generations, I believe?
Yeah, yeah. It's like, Sonic, your series is dying. I'm sorry.
Doesn't really explain why he did that in the first game, but... I must stop this tragic story before it starts.
Yeah, he's a time traveler.
Okay.
He's just like Sonic, he's the bad game trigger. Little did Eggman realize that it was because of him going to the past that this series became a thing.
Yes.
He has created his own worst fear, as per usual. It all ties together.
We've got to come up with some unrelated shit to talk about, because I feel like we're going to have a lot of downtime here.
For without dark, there can be no light.
Kind of feel like watching the movie on the side, like just so we have something to talk about during this fucking video.
Oh, we'll see how this develops, I say while I'm yawning.
You sound too excited.
Even though I yawn like all the time, but still.
This isn't helping. Jeez, only half an hour in. This might actually be giving Shadow the Hedgehog a run for its money.
Sonic's presence here.
Was she a fucking Jedi?
Intuition.
Oh, it's a girlish intuition. What am I doing?
As I find Sonic, I'll help you find who you're looking for, Silver.
But they don't realize it's the same person.
Wait, but then how...
This looks so beautiful.
What? You mean this desert?
This
Everything
desert's
is so
a piece of
pretty,
shit,
right?
Silver,
The
idiot.
sky is gorgeous and everyone's happy.
I'm not fucking happy. Fuck.
Let's go. I'll help you find who you're looking for.
Why?
Just
It's
you
not like
wait,
saying anything
Endless
important.
Trigger.
Just you wait until I help
They
find
cut a
this
deal.
girl's boyfriend.
They cut a deal. Clearly, Amy knows how to get to the Iblis trigger.
Yeah, I mean, she seems evil, so...
Give it up, Silver. She's clearly not into you.
Oh no. Is this the pool table? I don't even remember how the pool
Oh,
table
God.
works, but there's a pool table, and it is infamous.
Yeah, no, I know this. There it
Oh,
is.
the fucking Christ.
Well, you never been to an Egyptian temple before?
Seven?
Yep. The goal is to hit at least all of the balls in the holes, but each time you hit a ball, all of the numbers count down to your doom. I like how the
51.
balls also, I like how there's no friction.
Look at stuff!
Oh my god.
51 Sonic Classics. Billiards. Eh.
Got it in there with the one. Good job.
It kind of looks like if you let them go, they'll all eventually fall in, barring any sort of stuck problems, because they just keep rolling.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's mostly counting down to your patience.
Yes.
They get a lot worse than that. Like you get ones where you actually have to take them pretty long distances.
Why was there a billiards minigame in the middle of this fucking desert temple?
Oh, we're not done with that yet.
No.
Because physics.
Yeah.
We're thinking of physics puzzles, so...
How do we integrate this naturally into this level's environment? What? It's like...
Dude, what if they made billiards?
No, that's stupid. It should be pool. Or snooker. Which are different, I guess.
Yeah, that's always been a little weird, and I think there's a bit of British versus American English as well.
No. Don't worry, Amy's got this.
I mean, why have they made, like, a Sonic pool game yet? Like, all the balls can be Sonic characters?
I keep telling you, it's 51 worldwide Sonic classics.
Sonic was here.
Okay, like Amy's like such a stalker. She's like gained powers relating to it.
Yeah.
Super stop.
What?
Not now.
Did he just die?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just
he
appeared
died.
and went, not now. Like a kid being woken up for school.
Not like this.
I like how it seems to be just... They follow you into pits, but they don't make any
Oh
attempt
yeah,
to...
you can turn yourself invisible.
What? What?
You know, stalker things.
She's like an expert mutant, but she's like it's all related to stalking people.
Stalking one person.
That's even worse.
They need to make, like, an MGS clone, but like, you're sneaking around just so you can stalk Sonic. I'm surprised they haven't done that. Well, I mean, this campaign isn't over, so who knows?
What? Can it turn invisible? I've been making jokes about it, but no, what the fuck? I mean, it makes sense for Espio, but here she just... It's not even like she's pulling out a gadget or something. She's just like, I'm invisible now. Like a hedgehog. I got a punch her the other day because I ran over a hedgehog and it was invisible.
Oh my word.
I cannot think of a rationale for that. She just goes, I will myself to be invisible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Girlish intuition.
Yes. Because she's a girl. That's girl power.
I'm
Of
sure
course
that
it does.
I'm sure the manual explanation is because she feels so invisible to Sonic.
Oh no, that sounds like a social thing.
Oh. I just love that in this campaign so far we spent a lot of time playing as not the character. Because it seems like maybe they realized.
Like,
We're gonna
hey,
give the players a
that's
break
all-
from playing as Silver for a bit here. God,
They did
every
that
time.
a lot too, but at the same time,
Not to this extent. Like, yeah, like the Knuckles segment was like one room.
oh yeah,
How many characters have been playable in total? There's 3 main ones.
so
Knuckles, Tails, Blaze, Amy, Rouge, and Omega.
yeah, it seems like there's 2 partners for each
Hmm.
area.
Silver's partner, Amy.
Yep,
Yeah, and-
totally.
Obviously.
This was the fact that we played as Silver in the other 2 campaigns, which is it's still weird to me.
Yeah. Look how cool Silver is!
Yeah, it's like they gave you a taste of things to come, and then in his campaign they're like, oh, by the way, you should play as Blaze and Amy, because, you know, we've had too much
This is
of
not
it already.
fun.
Oh my god, so many reused rooms.
Yep. Out of time and out of budget, copy paste, got your back. Managed to hit the other one too somehow, and they synchronized fall over.
Would you even know to do that?
No.
I think you had to try it. You had to do it earlier.
I
I
guess
don't know
so.
if there was any telegraphing earlier.
I love it whenever a door opens, it kicks up dust, and then that makes the frame drop. Ow.
Oh, this combat. Remember when Shadow felt awkward because there was like a pause after every time you did a homing attack?
Yeah.
Oh god. He's as sick of this as we are.
Every other line of his just seems to be based on the game. Oh god, here it is. Oh right, and go down pits as well, which makes it reset.
Welcome to precision physics platforming in this.
Oh god. They really had to like limit the number of times you can hit it as well, just because otherwise it'll be too easy.
Slapping at you repeatedly as you move along.
He doesn't even like hit it far or fast.
No.
It just crawls along. Ugh.
Oh, I can hear it. This is the
Yeah.
last thing we have to do.
My god.
Great!
Oh my god, this is dragging. Time at 9 minutes 25 seconds.
Perfect!
And that was a good time, apparently.
Hey, that was only half the time as Lost Impact, so...
Believe we haven't located Sonic yet. Gee, I wonder where he went.
Looks like female intuition is bullshit, apparently.
I've been looking for you. You're the Iblis trigger.
I don't remember that sound effect.
Damn us all.
I don't either.
Who are
That
you?
is some 80s DBZ shit.
My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
Yep. Sonic the Hedgehog right there.
So you can just,
There's
like...
probably a loading screen between that and Sonic the Hedgehog, and then that and the fight.
So you can, like, grab him and then slam him on the ground and he's just dead, right?
Yeah, it's no use.
Of course not.
What?
I am amused as a game where you just throw tables and chairs at Sonic.
That hurt. What? No.
Oh god, it's like a Stone Cold promo.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Oh my god, that box in the background just fell down to the background.
Is
Finish
this a
him.
joke? How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world?
Grabby, grabby.
It doesn't matter. For the sake of the future, the Iblis trigger must be destroyed.
Elise? Wait!
Elise, wait!
Don't you dare turn your back on me!
It's very
time
pointy.
I finally put an end to this. Amy? Get out of my way, Amy.
I remember Amy's appearance here just seeming so random. Like,
Oh, yeah,
when we did this
Sonic
division, it's
Sword.
like, oh, Amy's in this, I guess.
Yeah, Amy is a major character for Silver.
But she only makes like 2 appearances in Sonic's campaign. In fact, I kind of figure out how disconnected Sonic is from all this. I know Elise is like connected to it and all, but it's kind of Sonic just doing his own thing. He doesn't know about any of this shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's responsible for destroying my world.
That's crazy.
I mean,
His
he
boyfriend's
tags
a
the
dick.
Shadow for time travel, but that's it.
But it's
Yeah.
true. In the near future, his actions will cause the devastation of my world. So I must.
No! I don't believe it. Even if that was true. If I had to choose between the world and Sonic, I would choose Sonic.
Oh, she's determined. she is. This is disturbing.
Yeah, I mean, that's Amy.
So she's like the villain of the movie, right?
What?
If I can't have you, then no one will.
So this is where you are. I've been looking for you.
Yep.
What's wrong?
Let's just stay
Yeah.
here.
Her fluff on her is so
Well,
bad
Blaze?
on the ends of her shirt. And
Yeah, there's like an
Kill
effort, but
someone
it's
to
just
save the world.
polygons just sticking out.
I like that
Is
them
that
being
really the right
separated
thing to
only
do?
was a thing entirely to give Blaze her own level.
You're so
Good.
naive.
Yep.
Also, like, yeah, not
Whether it's right
because
or
Amy
wrong,
needs to be
I can't
here, I
really
guess.
say. But what I do know is, if we don't take this chance, the future will remain exactly as it is.
Let's just stay here. Fuck the future.
Since he's after Dr. Eggman, let's sneak into Eggman's base. Maybe we'll learn something new.
I like
Just
how
fade out before he finished.
he was basically eating his chest fluff in that.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, so now you have Psychic Ground Pound. Oh boy. A medal.
You know, the hub world in Sonic Adventure 1 made the game feel a little small. And I'm starting to realize how much I appreciated that.
I like Blaze's running animation is like being capped by following a really slow character, so it just looks very odd. I guess you had to have that to continue.
Yeah.
Weird.
Eggman's base is ahead.
I love how they don't go through those, by the way.
So we're playing as Blaze now.
Kind of dig this music.
We're playing as whoever we want to play as for the next 30 seconds. Well, however the developers want to play as. Whoever we want to play as is not part of any of the concerns.
What does this music remind me of? Sounds like a dance remix of like Lemmings music or something.
Yeah.
I love running towards the camera.
I love how we have this cinematic bit, which we warped into everyone's level, but here we have to do with Blaze, because,
Silver can't run fast.
we don't run as Silver.
He could just deflect it with his telekinesis.
I like the snow particles that are popping in.
Yeah.
We need to defeat all the enemies.
I'm trying to work out if they're like camera adjacent or not.
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
He just sucks so much.
Kind of telling how he basically gets the, like, Knuckles and Rouge segments.
Oh god,
Blaze
right.
gets the Sonic segments.
Yeah, so it's like backwards, his campaign. Actually like stealth mechanics or something, like, is there a reason he did that?
I think there is, like, to
Okay.
some degree. Like, it's probably bad and poorly thought out, but, like...
I guess if you get spotted, you have to fight the bad guys, otherwise you just go past the gates. Oh god, the pop-in let me see that there was like a hidden thing under that frozen lake, but when you got close enough, the ice appeared.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how long this would be if this was like someone who wasn't very good, because this player clearly knows what they're doing.
Oh god.
I can't even imagine how long it would take me to play this, like playing it for the first time. At least that ground pound makes the slap thing, you know.
A little further to go.
It's like
Yeah,
that's
the
necessary.
ground pound seems actually useful.
Basically does the same effect as the slap, but actually has an arrow effect. So much for that skip.
Well, that's bullshit. Forget all that.
I am fine with that.
That was easy. Looks like we've arrived a little too late.
I don't remember what the fuck we were doing.
We're going to Eggman's base, because
Oh no!
something.
Silver and Blaze were in the snow, and they're being attacked by Egg Genesis.
Well, I mean, she's got fire, so she could just melt it, so she's alright.
What would that accomplish?
I don't know.
Getting
Oh,
wet.
it's not the enemy.
Try and stop me.
Yeah.
So, this is another boss tree fight. Alluded to before.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah, the fact that you're Silver makes it way different.
I can say way worse because... Oh no.
Also, you can't just fucking cheese it either, like...
You can't make it tolerable by cheesing it.
Yeah.
Good camera. I love it.
I mean, you know, just so you can see all of it. Just in case, the top of it starts doing anything.
Rest of it. It is. Look at it. Look at not. We don't need to look at yourself. Yeah, try aiming. Aiming that thing seems to be pretty bad.
I'm just thrown off by, like, because the ring system is now, like, it's not as it is traditionally, so I genuinely don't know how much danger the player is in.
Yeah.
No, it's still doing the normal thing. It's just like, if you get hit with bullets, it does only take some rings.
Huh.
By, like, the little bullets that the little dudes come. There are minor hits that you can take.
Right.
Oh my god, this camera, what the... We are actually off camera.
It's like it's like the old Sonic games then, isn't it? When you're so fast you run off the camera.
Oh good, it's moving down, we can see. Yes, those two projectiles just collided with each other.
Sorry, I was busy trying to remember the last time I recorded a commentary on something that I actually liked. It's been a little while. It was the last Kirby game, 64. That was it. I think. Yeah. It's just been like not like the worst games, but just a big wave of just mediocre stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's just like,
Amazing Mirror was alright.
oh yeah, Amazing Mirror, yeah, that one. It's
That's a pretty good game.
It's just great because the last Kirby video we did, it was like surprised at just how not good that game was.
And of course, it's nothing like anything in the Sonic series, but
Right.
it was Squeak Quad, or I guess as you know it, Mouse Attack.
I don't know it's anything.
Yeah,
fair.
it is entirely forgettable.
That is absolutely
What was
fair.
that Kirby game with a really weird name? In Europe?
Mouse Attack? Or...
No, it was like a Kirby and it was like... in the US it had like a...
Ultra?
No, it
That's
had
the
like a normal name in America, but like in Japan and Europe it was like called the Fantabulous Contraction of Her Funkle Kumpelwink or something weird.
I don't know. I'm not aware.
It may not have been literally that.
I know there was a Yoshi game with a really bizarre name.
Oh, well, that might be it. Well, you know,
the
Yoshi, Kirby,
Universal
same thing.
Gravitation.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Kirby inhaled Bond and Bond and gained his ability.
I feel like it's been a year since the last time we did damage to this thing.
Yeah.
Like, we've taken a lot of shots at it, but since physics are the entire physics calculate, yep, whoosh.
Not even that, just the amount of damage we actually do when we hit it is just microscopic. It's been 5 minutes.
Depends on what you're hitting it with, but
Even the biggest one doesn't do enough damage, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the other one, I wonder how long the Sonic one would have been if he actually played it properly. Instead of using the bounce thing to get within homing range.
to be fair, probably still a lot shorter than this.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw the Iblis fight.
Yeah, Silver just seems to be like the most intolerable of campaigns.
It's kind of weird saying that after seeing that Iblis fight twice. And yet...
It's like...
Silver
You know,
is where they tried to get ambitious.
Isn't it weird that this slow character in a Sonic game is the least fun? It's funny, each passing campaign, much like the series itself, it's like, oh, Sonic's campaign is like, oh, this is terrible, it can't get any worse than this, and then Shadow's is even worse. Well, it can't be worse than that, and then Silver's is this.
I like the wave of robots that just disappeared so we could summon more of them. no, like, effect for it or anything. It just disappeared.
Error, too many enemy slots loaded. Delete current enemy slot.
Now, if I was the game designer, and I know I'm not, but I would have made it to where it didn't spawn any new enemies if there were already enemies, like, on screen and near you, since they are essentially ammo for your psychic powers. But, you know.
There's something about the way those boxes fly, it's just so Half-Life 2. I mean, I know it's a Havoc engine, but it just reminds me so much of just... The first time you play Half-Life 2, it's like, physics are a novelty. What do? You just get the gravity gun and just throw the boxes in the air. I'm just getting flashbacks to 2004.
It's weird.
Like, what if the gravity gun was utterly unwieldy and also your only weapon?
God.
You know the gravity gun also can aim it because it's a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
It just came to me. I'm just like, this is being played efficiently. I don't know about the most efficiently. Like, you know, a task could do better maybe, but this is like.
What's that effect supposed to be? It's supposed to be like it's like breaking the air, crashing. It looks like it's just air shooting out of it. The players are just like, are you seeing this?
That took too long.
Agreed.
Oh dear.
Well, that's out here.
Oh good, a sapphire gem.
That's a chaos emerald.
Sorry. Shut up.
It said this gem can transform your
Shut
thoughts
up.
into power. Collect 7, and a miracle spell.
Ask it where you can find the Chaos Emeralds.
Keep it as a lucky charm.
Hey Google, where can I find the Chaos Emerald?
It transforms your thoughts into power.
I've been trying to find Sonic, but now I think I'm in trouble.
Did you get that?
Not really. I just heard.
On the 8-bit Sonic the Hedgehog, you find them on South Island.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Maybe I should just walk away real quietly before they spot me.
Oh.
Fancy running into you here.
What is going on?
All patrolling guards.
Amy stalking has led her to fucking Eggman's base.
How did she get out? She just like walked out.
Thank you so much for rescuing
What?
me. I am so grateful. I'm Amy.
Why weren't we playing a level where we were carrying Elise as Amy and fighting with the power of love?
She should be like, you're the one who's going after my man, you bitch.
Elise? Wait.
She's just checking her out.
Princess Soliana, are you? I'll bet someone's already on their way to rescue you.
Yes. But someone I know said to me, nothing starts until you take action. So I decided to heed his advice.
You wouldn't happen to have some feelings for this person?
Because if you do, I will fucking string you up.
Okay, love changes everything. It feels like every little moment in your life is huge, doesn't it?
I'm sorry, so she's like, I got captured, I was in a prison, and then I remembered advice someone gave me, which was, do something, and so I did, and then I left.
Come on, there's no
What?
need to be shy. Look, you're a princess and you're super cute. That guy's the lucky one. I also have someone that I'm pursuing too. I wish us both luck.
Can't wait for them to fight. That boss fight.
Well, okay, so loading screens. Remember loading screens.
Yeah.
Man, we came all the way here
And this...
filled with bad guys.
Then this is happening.
I'm glad the cutscene established this. We used up all this like cutscene time, and we didn't use it for anything that relates to gameplay.
Nope.
It's a great attack, by the way. Like, really short-range hit. Was that jump in Sonic Adventure, or was that a creation of Advance?
The one where you jump with the hammer was in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Like, you hit the hammer on the ground and you went way up in the high.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was in Adventure.
Yeah, I think Adventure had a lot of that stuff, actually, yeah.
What a great level. All-time classic levels.
Just perfect.
I mean, to their credit, they didn't make Amy sound any worse.
You mean that one level? Or?
No, I mean, like, in, like, her voice. You know, 4 kids and all.
I think that's a bit worse.
I don't know, I mean, it's hard for me to
Sounds
tell.
like she's inhaled a load of helium. No, I'm not saying the bar is high, but I do think that's even worse.
Wow. It's like all this was pointless.
But yeah, what the fuck?
Mephiles.
I was just standing here.
As you do.
Tell me, who is the Iblis Trigger? Why does he want to destroy the world?
Yeah. You awake?
Why does that matter to you? Unless you complete your task, your future will
You
remain
do
the
it, you
same
lazy prick.
forever. He's currently at the terminal station. It's now or never if you want this.
You sound any more sinister if you tried.
Eh.
It's not like these games to be as subtle as just a little bit of body language, just like, yeah, let's go.
I can't wait till some random person comes up to him and it's just like, oh wow, you're Sonic, can I get an autograph?
Dawn!
Why can't I get into the station?
Double dawn.
Silver, is there a way to do this without being noticed?
Turn invisible. Apparently anyone could do that.
Oh no, he doesn't love anybody.
Blaze's run with her hands out? That's not aerodynamic, Blaze.
It's time for tactical espionage action.
I don't see how that would involve running with your palms stretched out. In fact, that's kind of not a good idea for stealth.
I was trying to... If I remember correctly, I think in Sonic Rush she just, like, hovers when she runs. I think. I don't know, it's just another thing where I'm just like, they really didn't give a shit about the game she came from. I don't know why she's her and not just somebody else.
Yeah. Save half an hour designing a new character.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know how much effort could it have taken. They could have recolored her and colored her someone else.
Yeah. Fan service, I guess, like, oh, look, Blaze is here.
Blaze is here, but we don't really give a shit about her, so...
Where did all this shit come from?
I don't know. Tactical espionage action. And there was probably a loading screen as soon as you wandered in there for that bit of nonsense.
Okay.
And I hope there's a loading screen and then we end up in front of the portal. Yes, 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 and then we get a loading screen to get to here. Terrific.
I've got nothing.
This scale tilts differently depending on the weight you put on.
Who's that?
Use this wisely to move.
It's the
Oh,
king.
isn't that the king of them?
Yeah, the king of Soleil.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, everything looks so awkward. I'm not even sure where you're supposed to be going. Follow the path, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll be able to move forward.
Oh, good. Precise physics. Good. Because putting things down is like something the controls are designed for.
Oh, good. He has a. He can give that to the Chow, I guess.
Oh, that's meter for
Yeah.
psychic
Yeah,
power.
build up the future.
I just love how vague the icon was. It's just like, here's some blue stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's because all 3 characters are supposed to use it.
Did the meter stop recharging because he jumped?
Yeah,
Oh, God,
because it is a hover meter, basically.
If he's not hovering, he's just jumping. I mean, I can jump, I don't need telekinesis to do that.
That's definitely just like... It was easier just to program it that way than to actually make it dynamic in a way that was like convenient for the player.
I want to see if it goes down whenever he's just airborne. Next time he drops or something without jumping.
If I can paralyze them, I can grab them all with my psychokinesis and
What's the difference between telekinesis and psychokinesis?
Psychokinesis is more Japanese.
Okay. I guess I should have realised that from Psycho Soldier, Psycho Power.
Yeah, they tend to use just psycho as if it means psychic instead of,
Yeah.
you know,
Instead
psychotic.
of, rather than Alfred Hitchcock's use of the word. Can you imagine if Norman Bates had psychic powers? That'd be badass. That'd be way more easy.
I was just remembering that there's an enemy in Earthbound named Psychic Psycho.
with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them.
Oh, we've got infinites.
So Sonic only gets better after this.
I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so.
It doesn't get good, not immediately, but it gets better.
I think this is the inflection point. At the very least, they don't have, like, you know, taking half their entire team off the project and rushing it out the door. This kind of mass technical incompetence goes away.
Yeah, from what I understand, Sonic Unleashed is just half of it is decent, the other half is boring as shit. So, yeah. Well, that's just a shovel. Little pickaxes and things you wouldn't even be able to notice.
Hitting this wall seems to be giving us trouble.
Oh
Well,
god!
I think we had to use an explosive.
Why did the bits of debris have collision he could walk on?
Because physics.
Oh, it's deliberately fucking around.
Perfect!
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing Shadow kick him in the head again.
I knew you'd return. You had to.
You again. This time, there will be no more interruptions.
It's not an intimidating voice.
Must die.
Sonic.
I was trying to place at what point in the story Elise was captured and then walked out of prison and then got captured again, and then I realized it actually did not matter. They had literally no purpose other than to give Amy something to do?
Yeah.
I guess?
Yeah, and maybe to add one to the tally of her getting recaptured.
It's just like a joke at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always a joke to us, but at this point it seems like a joke to them.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't give a shit who you are.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hedgehog.
I just want to see this bit again, where he gets kicked in the head.
Well, there's a fight first.
I won't hold back.
Doesn't matter, because it's just going to end up with him getting kicked in the head.
He looked confused. Where'd you go? How do we get over here?
Interesting little arena.
The fuck?
Something about the way these trains are like just going through makes me think of a station like Power Stone or something.
Yeah.
A little arena.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It feels like a battle arena made for a battle game, you know?
Yeah. As opposed to the other ones which just seem to be like the home world.
Yeah. I'm going to throw tools at you.
Remember, all of this doesn't matter because he's gonna lose anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it actually doesn't matter because neither of them win. It's just like...
Yeah. You know what I want to see? I want to see him fall on the train at that bit and just get pushed out of bounds because I know that will have to be a thing, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Just the sheer level of technical competency in Sonic Heroes, and that was with a full team, and then they're trying this. It's ridiculous. Talk to the hand.
I'm powering up my final... Oh wait, I'm dead.
Perfect.
It's not a very intimidating win pose he has. Like, he's supposed to be like... He's super powerful because he's like telekinetic or whatever.
Chaos
But
control.
he's just like... Oh, I'm also quirky.
It's just kind of like comparatively realistic, you know?
You.
It's not like a Super Dragon Ball Z kick or something, it's just like, whack, ow!
Yeah, it was... He used his superpower to do that. He's like,
Just kick him in the head.
just be like,
It all
idiot.
depends on me. Can't
Not the
lose.
most limp-wristed
I'm so
kick, but
close.
like, when it's had superpowered hedgehogs, it is.
Yeah, considering what they can normally do.
Chaos
Control! Huh?
You induced chaos control.
I won't let anyone get in my way.
I gotta feel bad for Shadow. He had like the one gimmick, and now everybody can do it.
Yeah, right?
Mephiles isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
To discover what happened, it seems we must see what took place 10 years ago.
Yo, Mephiles is evil, you numbnut.
No way. Not Mephiles, my good buddy.
Pretty easily convinced, though. He's evil? Yeah, I can. Alright.
Silver, did you let Mephiles dupe you again?
No!
He
Yes.
promised me candy.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent.
All these 3D Sonic games, I love rewatching the same shit multiple times.
Is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got to take shelter.
I'm trying to think, which one of these games hasn't done this to a certain degree? I guess Sonic Adventure 2 was the smallest offender.
At least.
Yeah, that had like one repeat? No, no, no. But
Yeah, because you didn't
Actually,
reach the same
like,
place.
when it comes to Heroes had the the lowest number of technically repeated cutscenes, but it had some similar cutscenes. You know what I mean?
I'm not so much talking about the cutscenes, more like the levels and repeating the general events, which obviously that includes cutscenes. But yeah, like Sonic Heroes, you got to beat the same levels 4 times. Adventure 2, you kind of is not as bad though. Adventure 1 obviously is a time skipping thing. We see the same events from different perspectives. The Shadow was just like the worst offender. Like Jesus Christ.
Adventure 2 didn't do gameplay other than the little character levels.
Seal it with this.
What?
Hurry!
That was a part of Shadow's fucking story, which has no importance in this story right now.
That's how we use the bubbles now, by the way.
Well, I mean, duh.
Yeah, it's just... I wouldn't necessarily know the things you can home in or know grabbable.
Then again, you'd probably accidentally pick them up just pressing buttons.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's not unexpected, but...
Oh my god. Why?
It's our favorite part of
Why?
The worst room in this in Shadow's game.
Why?
Cause padding.
Hey, you know what? You could have had to fight all this bullshit as Silver. That would be worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he could, like, telekinetic most of it into a wall, I think? I don't know.
I guess
Slap
with the little bats he could, yeah. I forgot that this area has a lot of the little bats, and not as many of the,
I think he can grab those things out of the ground, too, but... If that went a lot better? Okay.
Shadow, I'll be looking out for your truth.
What?
I think it had a lot less phases in it.
Yeah, that was...
It was just the one.
Also, yeah, Silver's line sounded kind of weird out of context, but...
We've forgotten the context after this much cutscenes.
If you're gonna make it over that laser wall.
Nice.
Yep. Was he gaining speed by doing that?
I don't think so.
It kind of looked like he was like trying to build momentum, running in circles.
Were you trying to get P speed on a tiny area?
Yeah.
P for psychokinetic speed.
Yeah.
Jesus. This is Mario's competitor.
Jesus Christ.
It was once.
Yeah.
I mean, even like by the time like Sonic Heroes was made, you know, they're no longer a console manufacturer anymore.
What are you talking about? Are you not gonna get a new Game Gear Micro? It has 4 games on it, and you have to buy 4 of them to play all of them. For some reason. You like Sonic? Well, you're gonna have to buy 2 Game Gear Minis to play both Sonic games.
I didn't even look into that. It's just like Game Gear Micro. It's like, no thanks. No
It's
thanks.
got the 4 color variants, and each one has a different 4 games on it. Instead of just making one with 16 on, like a sane company would.
I'll be honest, every time I ever hear anyone mention the Game Gear or the Sega Master System, it's like, yeah, that was fine. I don't know any must-play games on either console.
Not really, no.
Never like, oh yeah, we gotta play that one. It's like, no, it was okay.
Remember some of like
maybe the original Phantasy Star if you're into JRPGs.
Okay.
Good for its time. But, you know, it's what I like, you know, exception proving the rule there, you know?
Right.
Not
yeah.
much going on there.
I like that.
Oh, we can't just
baked-in,
hover through this shit, so we actually have to play it.
I like that baked-in reflection.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love how there seems to be no correlation between like his motions and where it moves. It's just he's walking.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just like this floating orb thing. It's pretty abstract anyway.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, he's rolling it on nothing.
He's not even gonna bother for the life, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Just click through that door, whatever.
Oh no, apparently the bats are something you have to go get things to go kill.
I'm guessing there's another way to kill them, but because if you like used up your boxes, would you just be stuck?
Maybe you have to like grab their projectiles, which means waiting for them to attack.
Ah, yeah.
I love the animation of the lizard things like upright. It just looks like when you pick up a cat or something, and they're really long. Even the reflection I'd pop in. Well, it crushed the game there.
Okay.
Nice. That shield is really good. Yeah.
1 up and 5 rings.
Yeah, placed really close together too. It's like
Wow, 5 rings.
It's like that
this
1 up
deserved.
wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
If I get 20 more of these, I'll get another life.
I have calculated that this trick is rewarded with exactly 105 rings.
I can't help but wonder just how much more intolerable this would be if he wasn't doing that little skipping trick.
What was underwater?
Just that.
Like
The water.
like the whole base?
Yeah, I assume the whole base. Yeah. But...
I don't actually have an answer to that question. We saw outside, I guess, in the shadow cutscene, but I don't know.
Ow.
Ow.
It just goes limp when you let go. Ooh. I'm so bothered by those things just being in the ground. How did we just get little polygonal objects? It just looks like there's a hole there at the very least. Just wait. There you go. Also, the way you tap that just looks like he's flapping his arms to fly.
I'm a pretty birdie.
I'm Silver, the birdie.
I'm trying to think of what that reminded me of. It reminded me of Rampage. Where characters could, like, flap their arms for some reason. Like, all of them could do it. To just, like, kind of hover.
To fall with style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do either of you remember if the timer reset when we entered this, like, second half of the level?
I've really been paying attention.
Not a
to it.
clue.
Okay. I'll do the scrubber thing, because it seems like we've got time to kill. Let's- Okay, no, it didn't look like it did. So yeah, that took about 10 minutes.
No, so we're not great. That took too long.
And it's an S. That
Yep.
took about 10 minutes and it's an S. We did it. We caught Iblis in our psychic Pokeball.
Hey, what are you doing? You've got
How did he get here?
I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted.
I need
the
to sacrifice my
family.
daughter to it.
Flames of
This
the
dying
dark
guy who was carrying his daughter did that level just as quickly as Silver did.
He's like using his homemade attacks. Why is he dressed as an astronaut?
Because he was doing science.
Okay.
Eternal Sun. The living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with a royal soul.
Okay.
Here
Oh,
you
great,
go.
Now your daughter's possessed. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Did it impregnate her?
I went with possessed, but sure.
I mean, it was right in their stomach, I'm sorry.
It's like the Enchanted Scepter, but with a person.
It's
I'm
Rosemary's
sorry,
Baby.
but can you take her to a safe place?
I want her to be safe after I have given her the death.
The devil.
Yeah,
That's a good girl, Elise.
you did a good job.
That's
being-
Elise? Wow. I don't actually know if that was supposed to be a mystery or not.
No,
I
it
kind of
wasn't.
I don't
felt like
think
it
so.
may have been.
No, he straight up says it whenever she's introduced in that scene where she gets blown up.
No, I take it all back then. This game's perfect. That was my only problem.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, he's saying, like, giving him the sort of fucked up advice to don't cry no matter what. But it's because if she cries, Iblis will get out.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's the
Well, that's not a
move.
good start. Her dad dying in front of her.
Well, she got her eyes closed. She didn't see it. Don't worry.
I think she's a mannequin. She looks like she's made of plastic.
She's somehow the less real looking of the two characters in this shot.
Did you do it?
Yes. And you?
Did you do it?
That voice is so dorky.
Yes. The flames are properly sealed.
Inside a little girl.
We need to bury this girl somewhere.
Here, this
the evil
tree
never
will be your family now.
What do we do with this shit? I don't know.
You're going to leave it behind?
Throw it in the river?
Yes. I already know what becomes of it in the future.
I wouldn't want to create a time paradox or something. That would be
It's
bad.
time to return.
Yes, of course.
Say that like this is his boss or something. Yes, boss. Absolutely.
Chaos control!
Man, I would love it if he made the traditional Sonic jump sound when he did that. No, no, I'm not.
Don't give her the chaos. That no.
But why?
The scepter just disappeared.
It's a lucky charm.
No, it's like a really powerful tool that is
Like
used
a
as a
nuclear bomb.
Well, she's already got one nuclear bomb. She might as well have another. Put them all in one place.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Blaze.
What did you see?
Oh boy, where do we start?
Trigger wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog.
I have his name now.
No shit. Blaze should be like, no shit, I've already met him, I know that.
They're quite noisy.
Yes, I heard that the princess here left for Dr. Eggman's base in response to his earlier threat.
I didn't do a lot about it.
Yeah.
His ultimate objective was to release Iblis.
That's a
Shit.
big leap.
Why would he want to do that?
I'm going to stop Dr. Eggman no matter what. Blaze, let's go after him.
But first...
But first, let's escort this woman.
I think those Rhino bots are from like Sonic Advance 1. Definitely look similar.
Oh, I was thinking that they had those guys on Angel Island in 3.
I think it's like the same
Yeah.
like make. I think the ones in Advance were green like that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which is kind of weird because they've suddenly got like an old Badnik design amongst all this.
Yeah.
I like the little flower formation on the radar there.
So do some of these squads just have like enemy ringleaders like this Zelda 1? Where you kill them and all the other enemies just poof out of existence?
Yeah, I was
Sure.
wondering. I was busy remembering the fact that there are now 2 things I've seen where an awful evil is released if like some girl cries.
What the hell's the other one?
Blaze Blue the anime?
Can't say I'm
Oh.
intimately familiar with that.
that was the thing when I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, like that thing in 06. That's a good thing to have in your story.
This is like, it's so bad it's good for like a while, like it's Sonic kinda. But this this then just becomes like intolerably boring. It's
It's
still
when
not as bad as
they're-
that Shadow game.
It's when combat comes along that you want to lose the will to live.
Hmm.
It's funny because I was complaining about the combat in Sonic's campaign, and I didn't realize that not only did it get worse with Shadow, it got even worse with Silver.
Yeah.
Like,
It got worse with Shadow, but that seems like barely a blip on the radar of worse compared to Silver.
this, yeah. Like, I said they were both pretty bad, and I had no idea.
Looks like
I think I made reference to this game being split into thirds, but it's actually more like like half of this game is Silver, and a quarters Sonic and a quarters Shadow.
Yeah.
Just because of how goddamn long this is in comparison.
And the fact that you also play as Silver in both of their campaigns too.
Yeah, that
Like,
doesn't
they
help.
really pushed him, and he's really fucking slow.
And he never came back aside from like
You made cameos.
small of the cameos. Yeah, they really don't want to. We never got the standalone Silver the Hedgehog game. Even Shadow managed that.
I mean, people liked Shadow. I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there's just something inherently funny about... Yeah, people like Shadow, as opposed...
No, I mean, they do, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It still sounds funny to say it out loud, though.
It's like...
Oh, why is that area so big?
Because we planned to put shit in it, but we never got around to it. Oh, it's time for the trial of friendship.
Wait, are you serious? I was gonna make a joke about this, but... Are these different trials?
Oops, Blaze has been captured, yes. At the very
But
least,
he's-
it's no trial of love, because, or is
Why are we
there?
gonna-
Dun, dun, dun.
Why have we got to stop the mission so Silver can join this cult?
Oh no, they trapped Blaze in one of those fucking cubes.
Is that Ridley? That's why he wasn't playable in Smash. He was busy being in this.
Yes, busy. Really stopped Sonic from appearing in Brawl, did it?
Like, that joke doesn't really make sense because Ridley was in, like, the last 3 Smash games. He just wasn't playable in any of them, or no, but in one of them.
I still find it amusing that Sonic made his debut in Smash at his absolute lowest point. Like, that's still kind of funny and sad. They're just standing there.
This is, like, supposed to be a really quick thing. These, like, trials. Like,
We've got
relatively.
3.5 minutes left.
They gave us a 5-minute time limit.
I just love these palette swapped enemies. They're just purple now, I guess.
Yeah. They're made of fire, and they're color schemed with like their creator, Spawn or Iblis, but now they're purple now.
You seem to value your friends, I guess.
Hey.
That was easy.
Was there only one trial, or is there a victor screen for all 3 of them?
I think
I think there's a different skill screen for all 3 of them because they're different.
Wow.
Pile of memory? What? I've forgotten why I'm here. Oh, is this just gonna be like a picture matching thing?
This is... No, it's a dumb quiz thing.
These things just kill the frame rate. I can't get over how that, hey, it sounds so much like something you'd hear in Yakuza when you interact with someone. There's like this like American character, and he goes like, hey. Yes. Oh, he banished those evil spirits that are within you.
Yeah, sure.
And that gives him a good memory.
I need to.
How do you fuck that up?
Wait, huh?
We actually read it instead of just plowing through, I guess. I don't know. Uh-oh, trial of heart. Uh-oh.
Oh no, we gotta fight the guy who breathes fire.
Without... Oh, good. We have to battle, but they give us no boxes.
I mean, that should just be like part of the gameplay, really. Not this contrived, like, oh, this is what we're doing now.
Alright, so he's gonna have to inhale those missiles and then spit them out as stars.
That's basically what he's doing. Why did the other one have a time limit and this doesn't?
I was about to say, I was looking for the timer to see how long this would go on.
Maybe the challenge is the limitation of no boxes, while the other one was like, oh, you've only got 5 whole minutes.
This game is just challenging you to tolerate it.
Yeah. The next is the trial of tolerance. A day to play this level again.
Why don't you here lay down? You need a rest.
The way to fall over. Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up.
They did it. They fucking did it. They fucking, Shadow the Hedgehog, wow, it's the worst game. How could anything be worse than this? Wow. They fucking...
Perfect.
Wow.
To be fair, we didn't watch all the Shadow. Like, that was so bad we actually had to, like, cut it short. Don't get me wrong, this is fucking insufferable, but... I'm just saying, Shadow was so bad we couldn't even do more than just one. Like, one of, like, 10.
I'm really thinking about it because you have a good point. This one's also a lot longer than what we experienced with Shadow.
The Sonic campaign looks at least playable, like, it doesn't make me want to die. But this silver bit, Jesus Christ.
Remember, there are no loading screens in this video.
That's another good point. We have to remember, Shadow we only did like the bare minimum of watching it, and this we've gotten rid of a shitload of loading times. You know what I think the ultimate verdict is? Don't play either of these games. I was gonna recommend them both, but I've thought about it and I'm thinking, maybe give it a miss. There might be other games out there you can play instead.
But what if someone put a gun to your head and made you choose?
Shoot me. I don't give a shit about that. Oh, you're supposed to pull out those steps, aren't you?
Yeah, probably.
Oops. The funny thing is, like, sometimes the frame rate dips and it's kind of obvious why. Other times it's like really weird, like that one particle effect in the Trial of Memories. In fact, it doesn't even look like a particle. It looked like just 2 rotating textures.
Yeah.
And then there's this, whenever he breaks through the wall and it kicks up dust, it just lags like crazy.
I feel like this game has a lot of ideas and no execution. It's like, they're like, oh, it would be cool if you had a psychic hedgehog and he could bend bars to break through them, and it's like, yeah, that sounds
Oh! Sorry to interrupt, just that frame rate there.
No, like, what the fuck? But it's like, it's one of those things like someone thought it sounded cool. I'm not even saying I think it sounds cool, just someone thought it sounded cool. And then they're just like, how do we implement it into gameplay? I don't know. You just put it in there. Just do it.
I still really, really want Digital Foundry to do like an analysis of this game. Like all the frame dips. They touched upon this game very briefly when they were talking about like a fan remake of it.
Just remember you posted that the video on Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis,
Oh yeah.
the GBA.
Yes.
Game that,
It's released the same day as this.
I was actually thinking to myself, I was like, what was that relative to this? And I was like, oh right, same day. Or not same day, was same year, or was it same day?
No, same day.
Oh right, yeah. The anniversary. Oh my god.
The US only Sonic game. There is no Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Drive. It is just Genesis.
Wild.
Yeah, what a day to be a Sonic fan. I almost feel like playing that just to know.
I mean, I've seen it. It's all you really need to know right there. It's like videos of it. It's like you just like gain and lose momentum at random, or either it's like the frame rate is so bad that's what it feels like. I don't know.
No, the momentum is all screwed up, but it's not just frame rate. That's the problem.
Jesus.
The momentum is all
Camera?
screwed up. Oh god! Oh god! Oops, I break floor. I sorry.
Curse my lack of observation. There's no floor here.
You know, you reached that slope that ended in a spring, and I was thinking, oh, we could just roll down here, get some momentum. I'm like, oh wait, no, not this idiot. I mean, that's kind of cool in theory, but...
Oh, I didn't realize the boxes just respawn. Oh my god.
Who's putting those there? Oh, they're just spawning in, whatever.
Let's clean up this trash.
Yeah, you're right. Let's throw this game away.
Piss. Dust.
Let's clean up this dust. It's killing all of our frames.
It's funny how each, with the exception of Shadow, that each passing game just seems like a masterpiece when you compare it to the one that came afterwards. Like Sonic Adventure 1, we think that's a while ago now since we watched that. Like, that's just seemed like the worst thing ever at the time. But...
To be fair, Sonic Adventure 2 actually improved on that one.
Oh yeah, good point. That looks so natural. I like the way they fell in the water.
You're thinking of it backwards because you're thinking of...
Yeah, no, the Adventure 2 was best and a step up. I don't know what that, what I said makes no sense.
Yeah, you're just thinking about how you thought 2 was bad, and then you saw 1, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I got out of Sonic at, like, the right time, I think.
Yeah, same. I mean, I was like... I was a teenager when this shit was going on. I wasn't really playing Sonic. So, I heard about this, but I was like... Yeah, I didn't care. That's what I'm trying to say.
I just remember that I just had this opinion of it. I was just like, it just keeps going down. Like, it didn't seem like it was getting any better. And then I heard about this, which, I mean, I didn't have a chance to play this anyway, but just hearing about it, it's just like, yeah, no, that's, I don't regret getting tired of it after Heroes.
But I loved Shadow the Hedgehog so much, I can't believe the follow-up was such a disappointment.
I mean, Shadow was a spin-off, so obviously, no, Sonic's... No, it's still bad.
It was still them putting every... I mean, so it's canonically, unlike Sonic Generations, whatever, it's not a mainline entry, but obviously their resources went into that.
I mean, I was kind of thinking of it like what I was when I was younger. I was just like, well, you know, Shadow's a spin-off. It doesn't mean anything.
I mean, there were certain aspects that, like, the fucking guns and the tonal drop the extreme tonal problem, there was no reason to think that would happen again.
Right.
It kind of did, but like that specifically was a shadow thing, you know.
Why did that? Hang on. Why did the bars bend?
Oh my god.
What? Was he like in range to do that?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I think it was
Be
just
in range,
like
hit telekinesis button.
it's like yeah, if the bars were close enough to you when you did something telekinetic, then eh.
It's like when we watch the Sonic part, it's like this is like awful, but it's not like apart from the stuff with Elise, which is awful.
The story
like,
bits
the
were
game
awful.
seemed tolerable enough. It's like it's shit. It's not like literally the worst thing ever. But then you get to Silver, like dear God.
It was just a downward slope too, because Shadows was not any better. It was just like, here's pointless vehicles, and he also had to attack slower. It's like, okay.
Yeah, so that's a downgrade.
It keeps getting worse. Is the last story gonna also somehow be worse than this? Is it possible?
Oh, we'll keep
I
doing
think
that,
it's
won't
not long enough for it to be possible to be worse than this.
Oh, you don't know, because the entire level is 45 minutes long.
we? Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Hold that thought.
Activating recovery mode.
It's the last video is like 1 minute. It's like Elise got captured. Okay, supersonic, and then 45 minutes.
45 minutes of them making out.
What?
That would roll over into hilarious.
The idea would, I think actually watching it.
It would roll over to a hilarious, and then it would roll back over into uncomfortable again.
What where the fuck did you come from?
Oh, breathe beautiful Sonic gameplay!
Oh, sorry, where the fuck?
I guess it's been so long since we saw that cutscene, I just forgot he was supposed to be there. I heard you were talking shit about me. You see what I mean? Like, this seems like the best game ever now.
He was standing on that sideways. I don't even care.
Oh god, look how good this is in comparison.
Look how fast you can kill enemies.
You thought my games were bad before, huh? Now I'm gonna introduce Silver. Not so bad now, huh?
No! No! Oh no! The checkpoint made the frame dip!
The frames are getting knocked around by explosions! This game fetishizes physics interactions.
The game is constantly just like, no, you don't have to play me. I'm dying, Squirtle.
I wonder... This is around about the time of the Xbox... Oh, it really hurt. I'm just thinking to myself, this is around about the time of the Xbox Red Ring of Death. I wonder how many 360s this made overheat.
Oh my god.
Does not compute!
The Xbox
I mean, it
is
was
just like,
literally caused by overheating, so yeah, this probably wasn't helpful.
the Xbox is like initiating recovery mode.
We just shot it with one of those tiny little missiles and it just totally destroyed.
I have to be honest, I've been like planning to wrap up for the last 10 minutes, and I thought, oh, I'll just wait for the level to end. With Silver, that time never comes.
Oh my god.
It's like, by the time this level's over, it's been like, okay, I really need to take a break, because I've got to like go out in 2 hours, and I need to sleep. But that Silver level just kept going. I didn't realize the Sonic the Hedgehog level could last, 8 hours.
We are at the 12-minute mark.
I'm sorry, there's like feathers falling off that thing, but I just thought the bird was taking a shit. I was just like, why is the eagle just keep shitting?
It's taking a shit off of this frame rate.
What's this level called again? Because we don't see the loading screen. It's like Frame Drop City or something.
I was just sitting there thinking, like, man, remember when I played Mad Space and it went on for too long? And
I just can't remember visit playing this, but god.
I could have beaten it twice in the time it takes to beat this level. If I played it really badly both times.
And this person's playing it really optimally as well.
Yeah, no,
thank Christ!
I'm not making fun of the player at all, honestly.
No. They're doing as well as they can.
Yes!
That was a good time. That was a great time. Can't be any better.
Right.
You can't beat the level any faster than 12 minutes.
Oh my god.
Ah, that was a nice break. Thank you. Thank you, Silver, for finally finishing that level.
Elise!
I was actually revisiting this the other videos we did on this earlier today, and I started to realize I feel like Sonic just doesn't feel like he's just in this game very much.
Change this.
No?
He's got a normal story, except for the part where he's in love.
To save her.
Here's Mario's story for some reason.
I understand.
Yeah, it's like a Mario Brothers
Pull
plot,
out
but it
my
happens like 7 times. It's like, I don't know if there's a Mario Brothers game where Peach got kidnapped like repeatedly in one game.
Well, maybe on like one of like the new Super Mario Bros. Games, so, like it's like a joke. Like he gets to the end of the level and then she gets pulled off again or something. Actually, no, Anna, she gets kidnapped as much as it's Super Meat Boy. Like, because whenever you get to her, she gets kidnapped again.
You got somewhere to go, right?
And I still think Elise gets kidnapped more.
I'll make sure to change Elise's fate. And that in turn,
Maybe you should check if she's actually dead.
change your future too.
Let me see your body.
Thank you, Silver.
This voice acting sucks.
Save
I know we've said it, but just like, it feels like almost every single line is just not delivered the way it was intended.
I'm just still shocked that I have a yearning for the previous voice acting. Like, Jesus Christ.
We went from cheesy to
That's a good shadow there.
ugly.
What the hell?
I know how to save our world now. We don't have
This
to
is like a
change the past.
preset. I know it's in game, but it's still like a scripted cutscene, and nobody said, "Hey, that shadow's cut off."
Plan? Well, then let's hurry. I sense his flames.
Feels like we've been doing this one game for like.
The Final Fantasy
years.
music plays as we go to the end boss.
They just kind of stood there for a second, like, yep,
I'm coming, Iblis.
this is still happening.
Oh, we're back here. Good. Oof.
Has Blaze done anything in this story?
She just hang around with us.
He occasionally gave us better gameplay.
But no.
Doing this in parts has made it kind of hard for me to remember everything that's happened in this story thus far, but from what I recall, like, it was all like, well, it's Blaze deal, we'll find out in Silver Story. Alright, let's hear Silver Story. Blaze does nothing.
Yeah, no, Blaze does basically nothing during this game, as far as plot goes.
Which is weird, so, like, it ignores the plot present in the game that she comes from, and then they brought it back in this just to not really do anything with her?
Yep.
It's like they brought her back to retcon her, and then that was it?
I've really just gone blank on what to say here. This game.
Is it worse than Shadow?
There was have too much variety, but then again, there's no load times here. I think that might tip it.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, we didn't watch Grid, the Grid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
The actual worst Shadow stage, which I'm shocked.
I mean, let's be fair, though. The one we did see, Lost Impact, that was, like, pretty close. Like, it's amazing there was something worse, but it's not like, oh, that level was great by comparison.
I suppose here you're not, like, literally doing the same things over and over again. You don't have to. I don't know. It's all shit.
I can't believe we're contemplating something being possibly worse than Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's amazing that these games, too, they came back to back, I think?
Yeah, they did.
Like, as far as, like, I guess the console Sonic, I don't know how the handhelds were doing at the time, but, like, like, not only did they just turn out just one of the worst things in the entire series, they followed up with arguably something worse. Or just as bad.
Well, that's why they call it the Dark Age for Sonic. And then Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis came out the same day as this.
Oh, that's right.
To, like, pick your poison.
And it's not like, you know, Sonic became good after this either. It's still like...
I guess we'll find out just how much. At least we've hit what's considered the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Whether or not it actually is yet to be seen, but
I can't imagine how you top this, though.
As far as I know, Sonic Unleashed is fine.
At the very least, I know that none of the other games get up their ass with super serious plots.
No.
I, like, did that thing right. I double-checked to make sure my recording stuff was, like, all working properly. And then I had this thought. I was like, if there was an error, and I lost this recording just now, would any of us even want to go back and redo this part? Would we actually ever be like, oh no, we don't want to miss that? Like, no. There's nothing to miss.
We're not even, like, commenting on what's actually happening, let's be honest.
It's just kind of Silver's final stage, it's more the same.
Yeah, it's literally a stage we've seen twice now, but now we're playing it as Silver, which is...
the worst gameplay style.
The worst, it's not changing. Like, there's nothing different about it. It's just point A to point B, hit the switch, and then kill an enemy.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis.
God, he sounds like a kid, like, pretending to be a tough guy. Little platforming section down there, which is gonna not.
Oh wow, that was a great pop in. Get to see the spring before the.
Oh no, the camera. Oh my god.
No. Did you see what hit him? You know, could you see and react to the random fireballs being thrown everywhere?
Why does that matter? Every video game needs a challenge.
Why is he in a box? Defeat the enemy to get the enemy out of the box to defeat the enemy and open the box.
He got put in gay baby jail. I gotta run very slowly up to this.
That's why sacrifice yourself.
And now he fights
volcano
the
gods.
Iblis thing that we've seen twice already.
Oh no! Oh no! Forgot.
Well, it can't be the same fight because that fight wouldn't work with Silver.
I'll find a way.
Based on what, Yoshi?
Based on all the homing attack you do?
But there's some
Oh,
homing
God.
attack shit there, and it's still there.
I'm not...
They'll find a way to make it even worse.
Oh my god! You're just like making platforms appear. They're not even like, you know, psychokinetically leaving them out of the lava anymore. It's just whoop!
Sorry guys, I think my monitor's gone into sleep mode. It's gone really dark. Let me just move the mouse. Oh shit, it's not working. It's like the Switch if you leave it idle too long, like during a cutscene you don't realise.
Oh yeah.
I was like playing Final Fantasy 12 on the Switch, and I don't play a lot of like single player games on the Switch. So like there was just a scene where it just went all dark, and we're like, why is it so? When did it turn to night? And I was like, and then I realised I had to like just move the analog stick. I'm like, oh. I can't see a damn thing.
Here's our light mechanic room without the light mechanic.
Oh god.
I mean, maybe you can turn those on and he's just not bothering, but
Yeah. Oh god, my eyes. Yeah, when you walk out of a cinema and it's on a bright sunny summer day. The homing things are still there.
of course, why wouldn't they be?
Because I can't be bothered to take them out. Just put a little flag on this item to say not present for silver. Oh no, we can't do that.
They might actually do something, but probably nothing important. Maybe they light up the room.
I get the feeling he's going to be throwing those at Iblis or some shit.
He's going to be throwing something.
A very funky little tune.
Boop! Oh, yeah, there were boxes there. Okay, okay.
I don't really want to overthink this. Who's putting boxes there? Who's storing things
I mean,
here?
they respawn, so it really doesn't even fucking matter.
The demonic boxes.
They are the boxes of Iblis.
I keep my shit in there. I'm moving. I have an
Did that guy
unlocked-
just kill himself by hitting a box?
I mean, he's in this game, so...
Hardly blame him.
Oh my god.
playing this game. Oh no.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis?
No, is
It's a big fucking bowling ball on fire. Yeah, Iblis.
It seems like the attacks come in regular intervals.
The
What
attacks.
attack?
That.
Oh, you can see into the future. Because he's from the future. Wait, what?
He's psychic. Or wait, hold on.
What are you,
Get
psychic?
closer and use my power directly.
Are we avoiding that attack? The thing that looks like it would sail right over us?
Probably.
Did you just hear that gong? That wouldn't touch him. I hate this waiting shit you have to do in certain games.
In any Sonic game.
Yeah, right. Well, in Sonic game in particular, I don't mean really kind of any game. Where it's just like, oh, you need to take cover and then run when it's over. Good, now it won't hit me. What?
Let's go!
Yep.
Let's go!
I think I had that symbol on the top of it.
Just as I expected.
Just as I expected, indeed. Oh my god, it's physicsing.
What the camera?
Who decided that was a good idea to have it all physics everywhere?
Sega.
Now all I
The person who paid for the Havoc's physics engine. It's like,
We're gonna get used to this license, damn it.
Great!
That was definitely Silver's final stage.
Perfect!
12 minutes and it was an S rank. God.
Come on, Iblis! This time I'll finally stop
Come on,
you.
bring it on! Oh, it's perfect chaos, but lava instead of water. Oh, it's not splashing at all.
Come, Iblis! This will be your end!
Oh,
Okay,
this is
so-
just the first boss again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is just the, first level boss. But he's, well, he is farther away.
It looks like it's getting close to his final form.
Yep, look at him do it.
Behold.
That just looks so weak. It's just like,
I
eh.
mean, he's getting closer. So is this like a really bad version of the end boss from Yoshi's Island?
Oh man.
He sends out waves of flames, one after
Really?
another. You need to predict the next wave and evade it.
Predict. That move doesn't even look like it's coming out of anywhere, except maybe his crotch. It's just kind of, here it is.
He's trying to destroy this foothold. Silver, don't let him get you too.
God, these tutorial messages in the final boss is just so low.
Now, Silver.
Don't
Do
let him
this,
get you
you-
too, like he's about to get me.
Oh, good, he's got that in his head. Thank God for that. Don't know how.
Let's finish this!
No, I'm dead.
Blaze! Blaze! The way he's holding his head, he's supposed to be this intimidating final boss. He's like, oh, my head! Oh, he's really smart. Oh. Let me just back up a bit, I'm scared. You didn't have to do that, you big meanie.
He's going to try to destroy the foothold from a distance this time. Here it comes.
Oh no, he's
Silver.
charging a spirit bomb. be real nice with some sound effects.
Okay, so dumb question. Why are we fighting this guy in the future where the world's already destroyed?
Because he destroyed the world.
Yeah, but
Dick.
like, I thought the whole entire thing of the story was to prevent the world from getting destroyed.
I have not a damn clue.
Blaze is just gone, by the way.
Good tutorial messages were getting on my nerves.
Well, I mean, she's still sending them from beyond the grave.
Oh, she's Takal now.
Oh my god, he's moving, he's walking forward even though he's farthest as he can, so he's walking in place. Booga booga booga!
Just a little more. I will end this now.
I mean, like, the whole game is, like, shitty, but, like, this boss in particular just feels like they ran out of money. Just a lack of effects on him. There's no sound effect when he grabs that thing. Like, this bit in particular is just like, we really don't have any money for this bit.
Just hold the button down.
Yeah, right? You think doing that would drain the meter, but no. There's no... It's not a single sound effect. Some good splashing effects there. You're just gonna clip through this flat mesh.
He's the ultimate evil to destroy the world, and he was beaten by rocks.
That was easy.
How is that a beer ranking?
I have no idea. Oh, careful now.
Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis. You cursed flames of disaster!
Well, we saw someone do this, so now we know how to do it ourselves.
God, this game is fucking stupid.
Eh.
I was gonna get possessed by it. Oh. Here's her big roll.
I'll take Iblis. Don't
I do fire
my
stuff.
soul is already
Oh,
alit with flames. I will be accepted.
It's time for me to actually do something. And then die.
Make it quick. Use your chaos control to stop time.
I can't, you've got my Chaos Emeralds.
To a different dimension.
No, I can't do that to you.
Silver, for God's sake.
We already go through this. We agreed to save the world at any price.
He was looking for the cancer. I was like, wait a minute.
I can't. I wouldn't know what to do without you.
God's sake.
Fought alongside me.
You're not gonna save the world now if you don't do this, idiot.
Right?
You're still so naive. But
She really...
I've always liked that about you.
This is what they did with her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wasn't sure if she was gonna actually die, but...
So, is she actually going to the dimension she's supposed to be from, or... No, am I overthinking it?
I think you're over there.
Maybe, but it doesn't make any sense even then, so...
She's just dead. Like, that's the same thing that happens when a JoJo's character dies. So...
Okay, that's how you know.
They really brought her into another game to essentially retcon her, have her do nothing except sacrifice herself at the end.
It's this music.
Oh yeah, this is Dreams of an Absolution.
What?
It.
Ah.
It's the auto-tune special.
I mean, to be fair, after that, like, Sonic's credits theme abomination, like, nothing's as worse as that.
This feels very, very 90s.
Right, yeah?
Like, this is something I would hear at the fucking skating rink or whatever the fuck.
Is this Sonic 06 or Sonic 96, am I right? It really is 90s as hell. And then they got a song from the 90s and they just butchered it.
Oh god, Stalker!
The funny thing is, I'm totally Fisher Silver listening to this. Can repeat that lovely shot where it zooms in with each head shape.
I like how they cut out the brief, like, you know, cut of Silver saying, like, Amy, get out of my way.
Oh, here we go, here we go! Oh, no,
No, the other one.
I don't think the show getting kicked in the head in his own ending.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna be great, but no, I think they've skipped that. Oh, the Daytona guys was singing something here.
Hidetaka Carl Shibata.
That would sound like Green Hill Zone. She said, "I'll say you'll change the future." Do 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 do. I love how in all of these campaigns, Elisa's voice actress gets top billing for some goddamn reason. Even for Sonic's campaign, that was weird.
She's like, "Yep, I'm going to pay extra. I'm going to get some extra money and get top billing."
Is she famous or something? Because
I don't think so. I mean, like, maybe it's just something she negotiated for her contract is getting extra.
Kind of thinking like rating like the Sonic characters themselves and like how Silver's the absolute worst.
Yeah.
In terms of the gameplay and just personality and voice acting and backstory and game appearances.
Somebody likes Silver the Hedgehog.
Probably.
Oh, that's a guarantee. I know people do. And it's scary.
What's it like?
Psychic powers are cool.
Well, I mean, they usually are, but you wouldn't think that playing this game.
Is Silver in Generations in any fashion?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a boss fight.
Ah.
A pretty decent one.
Oh, that's Generations for you.
Yeah, Generations is pretty cool. I like quite like the string bit, and then the rap starts. It's not a bad little melody, but then
Oh my god. Wait.
open book.
Compromise does not exist in the world.
It certainly rings true for their design philosophy. Put in all the gameplay.
It's his
sick.
world, we're just living in it.
The amount of times we've seen credit sequences once we hit Adventure 1.
And every time they put a little FMV in a box on the right and credits on the left. Every time.
So, God, Adventure 1 is 7.
No, I think, like, in other games, they put the box on the left and the credits
Ooh.
on the right.
Ah.
Yeah.
I still like in Heroes where they put in the entirety of that team's FMVs.
To be fair, that's not
in their
a
credits.
lot.
I mean, I know, but it is kind of funny. Just like, what do we put here? Not a montage, just all of them. Just, here they are. It's fucking. It's like 7 in Adventure 1, 3 in Adventure 2, 5 in Heroes. God, like 11 in Shadow.
At least in Adventure 2, the third one is over, like, the end cutscene.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Adventure 2 is the only one that's like, it did passable things. Like, the worst parts of Adventure 2 are just very, they're basic. They're not even like, yeah.
Alright, should we finish this?
God, yes, please.